guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at my kit that I'm be bringing for GBWC this year, hopefully, if I can make it. Alright, so what will we be working with today? Okay, here it is. The Strike Gundam 1/60 scale. I actually picked this up last year and I don't really have much plans for it actually, but I'm a sucker for huge kits and a very affordable price tag. So this is a 1/60 scale. It's a non-grade kit. So basically it's just like a huge glorified HG kit, and yeah, I'm gonna build this, but I had some plans. I'm planning to do it, turn it into a dual Gundam. I'm not really sure if my skills are up to that standard yet, but I'll still try my best. So this will be, yeah, the kit. I don't really know how do I see this. I think this is a very long old kit. They didn't say the year of it, so yeah, it's very old. But look at it, it can actually do some kneeling poses, which I would say is not bad. And there's a opening cockpit kind of look here. I can't really remember if there is actually a pilot figure, but I think we will just check it out. Then yeah, that's about it. So let's open this boy up here and start building. Okay guys, so I finally complete building this Gundam over here, the 1/60 non-grade Strike Gundam. I'll be turning this kit around 160 degrees so that you guys can see the whole kit. How does it looks like? Basically it looks pretty impressive from far. It's huge. We can compare it with my hand. My hand is not really that big, but yeah, it is actually not bad. But there will be some downfalls to it. Of course, the details are not as great, but I think describing and stuff is not an issue. But I would say the biggest issue for me about this kit is these huge shoes. It looks really odd. It is not long and is very wide. It actually does help with the balance, but it doesn't look menacing or badass to me. I actually look up some pictures online of a Strike Gundam and I find them looks way better than this. And there will be huge seam lines, especially as you can see the tie over here is actually opening up. It's supposed to close in, something like this, but I didn't remove anything. It's just a snap build for now. I didn't do any customization, any panel line, and etc. So it still looks good. And the articulation of these kits is actually not that bad. There's a double jointed knee, which you could actually do poses like this. One moment. Okay, yeah, like this. There's a kneeling pose, as you can see. Not bad. You can do double jointed knee stuff. But the suck part about this kit is the arms. The arms are actually 90 degrees maximum. You can see, yup, that is all it can go, because this part over here usually is a double jointed kind of arm, but it's actually connected directly to this peg over here. There's just one huge long peg connecting to this inner frame looking thing over here. So that is the downside. Currently I have no idea what kind of pose I want my kit to look to me to be, but for now I'm going to leave the articulation as it is. I think that's about it. And then also the shield, it has actually two mounting points. One is at the back and one is at the side. If you see the PG one, there is actually a articulated arm which you can actually move it to the side or to the front. But as this is a non-grade kit, so it's basically connected to a peg like this. There's no polycap in here, it's just a friction with the plastic. So yeah, I'll be chopping that off and maybe do some customization details and etc. So that's it. And then here there is a flap here to, you can open and close. See, I can close it and open. This one over here, I believe, is for the Perfect Strike kit, which you can buy for the non-grade strike. So I think that's about it. Nothing much I can say. Oh yeah, I will just bring this kit nearer, closer, and hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, behind back of this V-fin over here, you can see there are actually a lot of hollow parts. I'll be customizing this kit, so maybe this V-fin I won't be using at all. I might discard this whole V-fin altogether. So yep, so there I can see there's actually a lot of work need to be done. You can see the legs basically is just a sandwich between the red and the gray part down here, and it's totally non-articulated. And yeah, I would say the worst part of this kit is the legs. Size comparison. Alright, let me just remove the shield over here. Actually, why do I remove the shield again? Okay, I think I'll just let him stand still. Hit down and shields up this way. Okay. I noticed one thing is that the shield is actually quite heavy for this kit, so it's leaning to the right slightly. And from the camera angle, it actually looks very derpy, but from my view, it is actually not bad. I think I'll just move the camera higher slightly. Okay, so basically I've moved the kit, move the cameras higher slightly, and you can see it is actually slightly dropping to the right. I think the shield is just way too heavy, and there's actually no poly caps in here. So basically this part here is slightly loosed. I didn't really play a lot with this kit, so the joints are really loose, so it's not really that good. If you guys buy this kit, I think it's better for you to put something like a dynamic pose, like the kneeling pose that I showed you just now. Alright, so I'm going to show you the size comparison. Let's put this to the side. And I'm going to bring a brother kit to this kit, which is the Perfect Grade red frame. So as you can see, what are the size difference is actually pretty huge. There's easily one head height, I guess. Yeah, easily one head difference. So yeah, if I would really make the proportions perfect, I think I would need to do a lot of modifications. As you can see, the legs are actually the same. Yeah, the legs are actually the same. I guess it's the torso. The skirt area over here is actually similar, but the torso over here is just way too short. So that's one thing. And as you guys know, the red frame actually shares a lot of runner with the Perfect Grade Strike Gundam. So the proportion of this red frame, I think, is supposed to be similar to the Strike Gundam. So yeah, so I'm going to use this red frame as a comparison for this build. Proportion wise. So this is how they look like back to back. As you can see, is a huge difference in height, which is, yeah, that is my my complaint about this strike is mainly that. So I'm not really sure how my skills are yet, because I haven't really worked on this kit, but wish me the best. Okay guys, so I think that's all for today. Please let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about this kit over here? Do you think it's a good kit or a great kit? I actually bought this kit very cheap. I can't remember. I think it's like around 120 ringgit, I guess. I can't really remember. It's quite some time. So me and my friend will be using this kit for GBWC this year. Hopefully I can make it, or else maybe I'll just do something simple with this kit and just join as it is. But yeah, we'll see. So Please leave me a like down in the comments below and give me some comments or some suggestions. What do you think I should do with this kit? I actually look up online to search Gundam Seed mobile suit and to see which kit actually looks similar to the Strike, so that I don't have to modify too much parts, and also something that is appealing to me. So I actually saw this dual Gundam, which I really like the design, but for modifications there's actually a lot of work need to be done. So I'm going to remove this perfect grid here to the side. Alright, so let's just look at this kit over here. So if I were to convert this kit into a dual Gundam, the head I need to change quite a lot. The V-fin I need to change it, and then this side over here I need to bring it all the way front to the cheek area here. And then I think the face plate I can still use that. And then the top part over here, there's going to be like a helmet thing which is jugging out. And then there is a, I think, shoulders. There's going to be a bigger armor over this shoulder. I mean, in theory, but I think I could just modify this shoulder to look like that. And then the chest, which is very bulky, there's gonna be like one big orange piece over here and stuff like that. The skirt will be simplified, it won't be like this. The Strike skirt actually is more detailed overall, so that will go. And then the worst part for me, I think, are the legs. If I were to make it into a dual Gundam, the hardest part, I mean, not really worst. Okay, so what should I need to do is actually I need to make a piece which is around this long, from this what is this called, the joint armor over here, yeah, the ankle armor over here, to half of the knee area. So there is going to be one huge blue part that covering the front. I think I'll just modify this plastic piece over here to become that, and then remove this knee armor, and then it's going to be a huge armor to replace this thing over here at the side, and with some fins behind. And then the backpack is going to be some elongated thing over here, and two more long, don't know what it's called, stabilizer things pointing downwards. So yeah, there's actually quite a lot of things to be done. There's a lot of parts that I need to modify. The thigh over here I don't have to touch. The inner part, the legs, I think I don't need to touch. And then the inner parts of the arm I don't have to touch, but the calf over here I need to bulk it up also for the dual armor. And then a missile pod on the right over here, and then a small gun on the left. So yeah, that's about it, I guess. And the shield, yeah, dual Gundam actually has shields too, so this shield I need to maintain. Then the rifle over here I need to modify it as well to, how to say, to go with the design of the dual Gundam. So yeah, do you think it's actually a good idea for me to do a dual Gundam, or what other Strike Gundam, I mean not Strike, I mean the Seed Gundams, that you think I could convert these to without doing huge modifications, right? And I do not want a Strike Freedom, mainly because Strike Freedom, there is already a 1/60 scale Strike Freedom. So I want to do a kit that have not existed yet. I'm actually also considering a build Strike Gundam. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Alright, see you again on my next video. Take care guys, bye.